The Bug. Objective voice of objection for a most objectionable world. Hello, Bugsters. Welcome to The Bug, the comedy show that holds up the Medusa of satire to the already immovably concrete face of modern Britain. I'm Andy, I bench 480, and I can crack a tree in half just by looking at it. Can I? Well, what is reality anymore, anyway? Alice, what do you bench?
I bench body weights.
Right.
Well, not my body weight.
Okay.
Body weight of the baby.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to give that kind of detail. Just
Very
body weight.
impressive. People...
I'm a child for you.
Good. I can see you. Let's go over the plan. The Canadians loaned me an office across the square, so I can keep an eye on you. God bless the Commonwealth. So, here's what's going to happen. There are 4 snipers covering the angles. Here, 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 and here. Your job is to locate Malik. And when you're sure it's him, scratch your eyebrow. That confirms the target. Then count to 2 and duck.
Okay, I would like to know why you wouldn't shoot me too.
I've seen what you people are capable of when you're pissed off. If you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Are you always such an idiot? Why? Just why?
Security will respond to any unlawful assembly. Fire team leader, report.
No sign of Malik, Mum. Nice clear shot on this dead sick prick, though.
Don't tempt me. Fuck. Where the hell is he?
I do not like this at all.
I don't like it either. Shit. I don't have a filament terminal in here. I'll have to request one. Bear with me. This will take a while.
Bagley, can you help?
Oh, if only every person in London was required to wear a piece of high-tech surveillance equipment. Start hacking optics, and I'll see if any of them caught sight of Malik.
I'm on it.
I'll scrub their body cam memory to see if it got a look at Malik. That's him by the litter bin. He's either leaving a dead drop or trying to eat out on the cheap.
What is going on?
Fuck. Malik may be doing his laundry. It's a technique for losing a surveillance team. If so, that dead drop has a second meeting location in it.
Is he on to us?
I don't think so. He'd vanish if he thought there was a real threat. I'll put the shooters on standby while we readjust.
Yes! Brilliant, everyone!
What is going on here?
Did you really think I could be outsmarted by Nigel bloody Cass? He recorded that meeting because I wanted him to. It got to Emma Child because I wanted it to. And now law enforcement has full profiles on all of you. If you want to live, get on the ground and put your hands on your head.
We are not surrendering to you.
No, you misunderstand. I meant so the shrapnel doesn't hit you.
Move in!
Shit!
They're over here!
Fuck! These guys won't back off. Am I on the run now?
Until you lose them, yes.
Jokes. Good one, bag.
Run, you idiot!
Shit! Child was in the embassy.
It's obviously too late! Just go!
There's our suspect. Over.
Your friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Can't imagine that's pleasant. Let's finish what they started.
Anyone know why I just woke up to a wanted alert? I didn't even do anything. Yeah, same here. What the fuck?
It seems Malik wasn't bluffing. Your faces are all over the news, and not in a cool way.
Fucking Christ! All right, Bagley, get everyone together at the safe house. We have to debrief.
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app.
You're it. Ready to go?
Finally.
SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
I've got nothing against it. Why would I? I'm just saying whether or not there was an immigration...
They're smart.
Can't think of any thoughts.
Nice to see you again.
What do you think? As if life wasn't fucking
I like this, but it would be better if you could give me a couple of lashes.
This is a message for DedSec. I believe Richard Malik is about to murder me in some gruesome way. If you see Malik, tell him
Canada House was destroyed by a series of explosions, and an individual known to be part of the DedSec organization was seen on CCTV attempting to flee the area. SIRS new Director of Counterterrorism, Richard Malik, issued the following statement.
I call upon my counterparts around the world to treat the DedSec threat with all due vigilance. They are not a resistance. What are they resisting? They are an international terrorist militia. And along with my counterparts in the Five Eyes nations, I am building an...
You get the idea. You're fucked.
We are being hunted down like dogs. Let's kill him already.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend that. All scenarios show DedSec's odds of survival approaching 0 before he can be found. Malik probably worked out the same thing.
Yeah, we actually had some ideas about that. Take it away, Bags.
Done. The working theory is this. Blowing up a government building like Canada House would require bribes, an infiltration team, materiel, and so on. Doing it without leaving a paper trail would be impossible. Some of you nicknamed this paper trail the Malik dossier. We're going to break into SRS headquarters, steal it, and prove Malik was behind the bombing. If we're lucky, we might even find some details on Zero Day. Your missions list has been updated.
Hey, one more thing. I know Malik's currently our best lead on Zero Day and the bombings, but he's fucking dangerous. If you see him, don't try to take him alive. It's not worth it.
On the contrary, I think what Malik knows about Zero Day and the bombings outweighs the well-being of any individual operative. Malik ought to be taken alive and interrogated.
Yeah, you alright, mate? What's going on?
Happening. Why does this always
you fancy running into you?
Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik, what is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation.
I'd be too embarrassed to do that.
And you've got to leave it if you're
Albion personnel are here to ensure everyone's safety. And security.
On site. What is the plan?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
So what do we do?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
Surge uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government, or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Thank you, talking computer.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual.
I'm going to have fun now.
To access the Filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the Filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly, if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want DedSec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make something of your lives.
Join Zero Day? No. We fight people like you. We don't work for you.
0 Day? No, I mean sirs. You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value. What about you?
How about loyalty, you traitorous shit?
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
Shut up, you pig! You pisshead!
Okay? Just think, hey, chill out!
Take your business. Please leave the area.
Bloody fascist!
Hang on. And you're hanging about why?
Bloody fascist!
Move along, please. Let's keep our eyes peeled. No. I'll back you up.
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access. Shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Excuse me?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
Any suggestions?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down.
Search of the area.
Drones down, server room unlocked. And, buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
Any suggestions?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
So we unplug it and plug it back in?
Close enough. Could you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bond were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny, that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise. And it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favour to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. here. Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Appreciated, Bagley. Now let's finish this.
With pleasure. I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Do it.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh, look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh, no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
What now?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
What about Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Why don't we just drive that car into the fucking Thames?
Believe me, I'd love to. But he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right. Well, now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Hey, look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Let's see it.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
gun, pulls out a bloody bomb, and kicks off, just as these Albion guards start coming after him.
What happened? Did they catch him?
One guard nearly had him. Then they got into a tussle. The man in the suit shoved the bomb at the
I
guard.
wish I had a dog.
Got into his stunning
Not
car.
one of those tiny annoying things.
The guards
A real one. I wish I'd seen it. It would be like watching a film for free.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
It's easy to talk about change. It takes guts to go out and make it happen. You have guts, I think.
Wait, are you with DedSec? I just so happen to need some help.
Possibly. What is the situation?
I was working with some smugglers for Clan Kelly. Not my finest hour. We specialized in the finer things at first. Wine, cheese, and caviar. Lovely work. But now things have escalated. There's an arms deal coming up, and I'm supposed to move the goods.
Go on.
I've had enough. I want out of this racket, but I can't let this deal happen. I want to take out the arms shipment before it's too late. But I need your help.
All right. We'll look into it.
Thank you very much. Help me, and I'm confident we can work out a reciprocal arrangement. Use your imagination.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
Tell me about it.
He's joking.
Tell me about it.
I told you to fuck off! I ain't done shit!
Take a deep breath.
Oh, sorry, man. I thought you were Albion. Fucking guards keep stopping me no matter where I go. It's mental.
Calm yourself. Tell me what's wrong and we will work to fix it.
It's like I said, I'm just going about my business and the fucking feds keep stopping me. I get searched at every checkpoint. I'm pretty sure someone's out there making fake reports against me on CTOS.
Maybe. Do you have any enemies?
Course. I got fuckloads of enemies. Otherwise I wouldn't be talking to you, dickhead. This is why I need you lot. Could you hack into the system and sort out what the hell is going on? Help a sister out and I'll owe you big time. Know what I mean?
All right. We'll look into it.
Care for some beans on toast?
You will have to try a bit harder than that.
On the perimeter. Bagley, can we get turrets? Malik, it is time to come clean. We know about your part in the Canada House bombing and the earlier bombings as well. so...
The earlier bombings, what are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
So explain how you knew about Zero Day before approaching us.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
You've hurt enough people that I don't care whether you are telling the truth or not. You're going to rot in here.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
What's good, Chief? I'm sorry for not being there IRL, but there's no way I'm coming out of my hidey hole. But I'll keep an encrypted connection open to your safe house. I was having a chat with your mate, Richard Malik. Just a former SIRS agent and a former Albion drone talking shop. Anyway, he pointed me to this audio recording. You should give it a listen. Could be something big.
Let's hear it.
And when you got a moment, give Malik a smack across the chops for me, will you?
What the hell do you mean
there's no open investigation? Are you the police or not?
We are. And I mean it exactly the way it sounds.
My friend was a journalist. She was working on a story about Sirs kidnapping people off the street, and then she goes missing. You don't find that the slightest bit suspicious?
Look, the decision not to investigate happened way over my pay grade. Do you understand? Way over.
You're fucking in on it. Jesus Christ!
I'm hanging up.
And I'm recording this.
The journalist mentioned in that call seems to have run afoul of SIRS. And seeing as they've taken 1984 letters of dire warning and more as an instruction book, she may be in trouble.
She needs our help.
True say. Let's roll.
I've marked her last known location on your map. You should hurry, though. It was dated recently enough that SIRS might not have caught up with her yet.
No need to get worked out.
The Albion troops got shocked and went down like a sack of bricks. I mean, the person who did it, some kind of hacker, just
Notice I'm living God. Willing, I be living large, still in charge. Hard in the rental car, yeah, they keep saying.
The Bar. Objective voice of objection for a most objectionable world. Hello, Bucksters. Welcome to the Bug, the common...
What do I get? Oh, what do I get? What do I get? Oh, what do I get?
This is where that journalist mysteriously vanished while she was looking into SIRS mysteriously vanishing people.
We should go and investigate.
I thought we might be able to get ahead of those Stasi wannabes at SIRS, but I'm seeing signs of a struggle. I've tagged a few pieces of evidence that I can analyze more closely if you get me some high-resolution stills.
Yep. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, no, I told him that.
The weapons shipment is being prepared at one of Clan Kelly's hideouts. I'll send you the coordinates.
I'm on it.
What's going on?
The thing you're after is around here.
Okay, let's get rid of it.
There's the shipment.
You hear that? Lock down the fucking box. Robot's gonna shoot you.
Weapons destroyed. I'll open a channel to our reluctant criminal friend once you're clear of the area.
It is done.
I can't thank you enough. There are too many guns in London as it is, and most of them are in the wrong hands. It's high time I turned my life around.
People like us with particular skills. We have a responsibility. You should join that sec.
All right. I'm in. Let's have some fun.
More badass folks like you should join us. If you know anyone.
Oh, yes. I'm ready, willing, and able to serve.
Excellent.
Crap in your mouth. I'm not afraid of you, prick.
Just what I...
voices. Need you to voice act?
I think it's time for me to leave.
Scream. Oh no! I'll get back for you anyway. Yeah, act the voices. Any voice you have, anything at all. That's how I realized that I was just gonna call him.
This is where that journalist mysteriously vanished while she was looking into SIRS mysteriously vanishing people.
Seems like a good spot to dig up some info.
I thought we might be able to get ahead of those Stasi wannabes at SIRS, but I'm seeing signs of a struggle. I've tagged a few pieces of evidence that I can analyze more closely if you get me some high-resolution stills. It looks like there's something in tyre tracks left relatively recently. 24.9-inch diameter, common size for a larger chassis vehicle like a truck or a van.
Shut down that door immediately.
Someone spray painted the security cameras. A notepad file is open. Looks like a journalist's. I've added a transcript to your data drive. We know she was here at least.
Thanks a million, Bags. Damn. Now what?
Oh, calm down. Did you think I had you take all those photos for my invite feed? If you find the CTOS hub, I can cross-reference the stills you took with the security feed and isolate the moments before the journalist was taken. It may contain a clue.
Got it.
Found it. Here is the image just as the camera was blacked out. Notice the van in the background. The partial license plate number indicates this is a government vehicle.
Intriguing.
This confirms the journalist was most likely abducted by SIRS. You know who might know where an SIRS operative would take a questionably legally detained journalist? Another SIRS operative. I've got Malik on the line.
Can we really trust him?
Do you have to? I suppose I might have an agenda. Then again, I might just be bored.
Okay, get on with it.
Look closely at the paint in the security still. It's not commercial. That's Kark paint. Chemical resistant. Military. Do you remember earlier when you saved me from Albion?
Fuck you.
Oh, come on, that was fun. Anyway, I didn't want the day to be a waste, so I installed a worm in their comms equipment that fed me, among other things, data on their supply requisitions. I just gave Bagley access to it.
Looks like Albion just ordered a crate of Kark paint in that color to the Albion Internment Center. Pushing the coordinates now. You're activated. Don't get killed.
Okay. Just remember your training.
This is the Albion Internment Centre. That journalist who was investigating the SIRS illegal kidnapping program should be inside. Right, get her out. Seems like you got away.
You're the one who rescued me.
Thanks for saving my life and everything, but we need to keep this short. I need to get the fuck out of the country, like, now.
Well, I'm with DedSec. How can we help?
All right, maybe you'll have more luck than me. See, Sir's found a legal loophole that lets them pick you up for anything. If your barber's banker opened an account for one of the tone bombers, then they can arrest you. No warrant. And the Snoopers Charter makes it legal.
How could they do that?
Ever since London got on CTOS, Sirs has full access to every email, every phone call, every CCTV stream, everything. When you give over that much information to the government, the question isn't how could they do it, it's how could they not?
Shit. All right. Well, I'm sending you an address. Someone will meet you and provide you with a clean passport. Good luck.
Once the journalist makes it to safety, I'll make DedSec resources available to her so she can finish her story.
Good idea, Bagley.
Thanks for checking in, Chief. I've been sort of torn up lately. An old friend of mine got jumped the other night. I want to go visit him, but... well, you know.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was a pack of fuckers from EPAF. They knew my mate ain't from here. They kept yelling, England first, as they kicked the shit out of him.
How can we help?
I don't know.
Poor bloke.
It's a classic paradox. The shittier a society gets, the less willing everyone is to share it. There's been a spike in anti-immigrant violence lately, perpetrated by organised groups like the EPAF.
That sounds too organised for just one angry mob.
The EPAF, or English Patriotic Action Front, appears to be unusually well funded and organised. They could be connected to some larger criminal enterprise.
Let's check it out.
unacceptable. Seriously, what is going on?
Just calm down, please.
They were being riled up by some loudmouth using a megaphone. A real rabbit.
What's up?
Bring it down. Inciting the riot or something. They wouldn't be so fired up. They had no one.
This is Kennington Park. Local news reports indicate it has been occupied by a group of violent xenophobes calling themselves the English Patriotic Action Front.
Wait a minute! Come on, give it up! I got it!
I could use an hand here.
Hostile target. Let's see what we got. I'm under fire! I'm in! Reloading! I'm hit! That's a hit!
that nobody on this earth can take me down. So FYI, you can't take me down. No bad minds can break me. Sitting in my room just trying to figure out how I can turn a penny to a pound. So if you want a verse, I can do that quick. And if you want a verse, you can pay me now. No longness, no small talk. All of them guys are all talk. Grime hip hop got all sorts. Turn around awesome. What about you? I'm a 5-star work rate, Liverpool champion. Wordplay, punchline on time, and I want top 5. Songwriting and top lines. I can do it all. I'm a top guy.
One interesting email on here. It seems the EPAF answers to someone calling themselves Kingfisher, who is pushing them to attack immigrants.
Interesting. Anything else?
The laptop's GPS indicates a location where Kingfisher regularly meets with at least one EPAF member. I doubt they go there to swap football stickers or pick each other's hooves.
We should go and investigate.
Pushing the coordinates now.
Neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother. You're being taxed to death. We must cast this evil out of our hearts.
Bullshit. How can the stupid Joe tell me where I am?
You sold us out. We have brought the curse around upon us.
This is where an EPAF organizer had his regular meetings with Kingfisher, who seems to be pulling the EPAF's strings.
Huh? I don't get it.
Oh, okay.
Target resisting arrest. Using restraining measures.
Shit! I'm fine!
On alert for any incident. Neutralizing hostile targets.
Oh, that bloody knife!
Do we have to meet in a police station? Makes me feel edgy.
It's good cover. If anyone sees you, they'll assume the old Bill picked you up.
Just weird to be sitting here without the old bracelets is all. So what have you got for us?
Names. It's a list of people in this neighborhood that Filament tells us will be prone to violence if provoked.
You want us to start some fights?
The bloodier the better. We want some nice, scary ultra-violence for Gran and Grandad on the evening news. Is that a problem?
How do we know this won't come back on me and mine?
Sirs wants the same thing you want. Everyone out of the Oval and the immigrant crisis resolved. You'd be doing a public service.
Ha! A public servant. Who'd have thought, eh?
Multiple files added to the data drive. And would you look at that? Kingfisher is an SIRS officer, so they're the ones funding the EPAF.
Really? Shit! SIRS is weaponizing hate groups now?
It's all here in the audio file. Or you could just ask Kingfisher himself. The Met are lending him an office in this very police station.
What? Why?
Maybe it cuts down on his commute. How should I know? Find him and take him out so we can put an end to this EPAF business.
Sorry.
Kingfisher is down. That should make it harder for those xenophobic goons to get their intolerant hands on military weaponry at the very least. Wish the same could be said for Albion. On a related note, you should probably scarper. The powers that be trying to provoke immigrant violence to justify coming down on them like a ton of pricks.
Any suggestions?
I've asked Malik for his analysis.
The Surface will bury it if you release that recording to the media, so you'll have to self-distribute. SIRS protocol says to do two things. Sow disinformation on the internet and distance themselves from the incident. Propaganda works. So no one will know what's true, and by the time the dust settles, anyone who could incriminate them will be gone.
Let's do it.
Agree.
Done. I've been monitoring the drone network. Mary Kelly has finally sent out the invitations to her slave market sale.
DedSec, it's Caitlin Lau. This is your specialty. Hack one of those drones and get the location where she's selling those poor microchipped people. Let's put an end to this.
Years on the road, spread the gospel. Tipping models, putting shit up in my nostrils. I remember when they said that I was awful, but fuck them all, I burn them all down to charcoal. I don't chase the party, I chase paper. I pay for lunch, I don't pay for favors. Boy, this game could never phase us. We built to win, cause that's all God.
The ongoing protest against illegal immigration in Kennington Park has dispersed today, following rumours of turmoil amongst the protesters. SIRS confirms several of the protest's organisers have been arrested on outstanding warrants.
Without the diamonds and chains, I'm telling y'all, you just don't get it. Bitch, I'm running the thing, I'm doing it all in. We're all in together. Got my people, let's roll that cheddar. Hey, man, turn my beat up. Girl, I'm leaving and you know I live in the moment. Yeah, I'm all in my zone, I'm high to throw. I live in the moment. Yeah, don't you get it? Just give me one night, you won't forget it. Yeah, I'ma tell you one more time. Just don't play, homie, don't mind. Yeah. Don't you get it? Just give me one night, you won't forget it.
Never been down with a 4-face stock and you pound up. All the weight on my shoulders, boy, back up. Roman soldiers, check and you clap up. Close casting irons, get wrapped up. Start a riot, this is Jalas, can't stop. England's crap stop, right? I know that's what. Hand up my cash, I feel like a rat tat. Come back, cat need a slap with a hot one. Walk close on a high park. Suit in a boot time, unless I walk. Funny so big ego. When he walks, we bump and then we wear my line and the truck. And treat me like we go. When the dark muzzle me not, cause I go when I jump. I never stop till my crew on top. When I put on the clock and my hands on my clock.
Blowing up that manipulation, no more control of the population. We are not fooled by your fake information. So we're thinking of the other media stations. Vibes with up, with eyes with up. We're not getting fun, we're gonna start to crush. We're starting, let's get no coffee, no way through. No me telling you, you really have no clue. Greedy, are you feeling me? When we say we're gonna take all your money, are you ready to hang on a tree? You fruit, we fuckers, we are seen. And we're rising, sympathizing. We're all agents in the streets and rising. Coming back at you with a brand new tantalizing. Freedom, watering is and fertilizing.
It's easy to talk about change. It takes guts to go out and make it happen. You have guts, I think.
You're a DedSec, aren't you? Maybe you can help me.
Possibly. What is the situation?
I'm a volunteer with this charity. We work to get undocumented immigrants away from the deportation squads. I rang up some of the people we helped, and none of them are answering. I think they're in trouble.
We will look into this organization and make sure they are what they say they are.
I traced his message history, and his charity contact was texting him from a known Clan Kelly hideout.
Clan Kelly are not known for their charitable works. I smell a rat.
Indeed. Pushing you the location so you can investigate.
For many years, London enjoyed a steady decline in nearly all types of crime. Then, the trend abruptly reversed. In particular, crimes against visible minorities have seen a steep surge. What is fueling this? Join GBB tonight to learn more.
As we expected, a full-blown Clan Kelly operation. Looks like they're detaining undocumented immigrants on site for some reason. Suggest you rescue whoever's being held here, and then contact our friend.
I'm on it.
There they are. Careful, Clan Kelly might be willing to kill them rather than let them escape.
Help me!
Any suggestions?
We have a CTOS backdoor already, but all the reports are anonymized. If you want to know who's targeting our friend, get me a hardline into a government server.
Perfect. I will collect that data. I need the coordinates. What can you find on this guy, Bagley?
Albion's been following him around like an amorous teenager who thinks persistence is a replacement for personality. They're raiding all the locations in his recent GPS history.
Sounds like something DedSec should look into.
Got it. I've tracked down an officer who was at the most recent raid. You can scrape their optic for intel.
Emergencies are never welcome. But what if, when you dial 999, no one answers the call? Operator shortages and unreliable automated systems have been blamed for a number of deaths this year alone. Visit GBB as we look at the system and why it is failing to come to the rescue.
I am here.
That brilliant Albion goon left their optic on passive listening mode. Must have skipped counter-surveillance day in fascist school. They might have recorded something about our prospect.
Perfect. I will collect that data.
That's her.
I think they're pissed off. Thank God.
Congratulations on your great victory. Now get out of there so we can take a look at what you've got. Just as I thought, take a listen to this.
You find the drugs cache?
It was right where you said. Aren't we lucky?
Told you not to worry. We've got that acid over a barrel. The goods will always be where they need to be.
Is that what passes for coded language with these thick twats? Anyway, it looks like the man we're after isn't being hunted by Albion after all. He's planting evidence for them.
Let's talk to him. I want a meeting, Bagley.
Run up on me, run up on all. Don't make me show you how bad a man move. I don't get around when I'm clapping up for you. You will get spun like crash by the cool. You must be crazy or a damn fool. That you can burst man shade like fruit. I want you when you. Like your mother shampoo when you get bust out your crib when you try and move. God, you don't want to see me in the fridge. I'll stop the chase out your mouth on the road. You can bring it back a man, but they're in the Taliban, but they already getting close. So I beg a man slow, stick to your road. Just as us, if I wanna try go, you can get your eyes closed. Anytime, bro. Wake up in the morning with a tag on the toes. So run up on the hole. Which far? You have to get in your head, run up on home. Which far? Yo, we are now in, run up on home. Which far? I hear that thing, run up on home. Which far? Come on, get me a man say, run up on home. You can't run up on the dance them. 45 and the two come me have them. Remember me say bad man anthem.
What do you want?
I hear you've been planting evidence for Albion. For your sake, I hope you have a really good explanation.
This isn't my choice, all right? Those Albion fucks have dirt on me. If I don't play along, I'm in big trouble.
And if DedSec made that dirt disappear?
Yeah, right. That would mean busting into Albion and cleaning out their servers. I mean, that would be amazing, which is why it won't happen.
He could be useful. I say we help.
Albion stores sensitive data like this on air-gapped servers, so zeroing those hard drives will solve this problem and put an end to this whole evidence planting scheme.
Sounds good. I need the coordinates.
The Bug. Objective voice of...
This should be where Albion is keeping the blackmail material on our evidence-planting friend.
Kiss me, Ross, you bitch.
What the hell am I looking at? Ugh.
You can access the blackmail material Albion has on our friend from this server.
Sorry, have we met? Area.
Security's onto you. They're sending some goons your way. Your friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
I suppose it's on me to clean up their mess then.
You can access the blackmail material Albion has on our friend from this server. Security's onto you. They're sending some goons your way.
lying.
They hacked it, and, you know, he lost everything.
They said it was safe.
The dealer transferred the funds using cryptocurrency.
They said it was crime-free.
Well, it's new jobs, isn't it? Gotta have new jobs.
They said it was patriotic. They lied. Cryptocurrency. If you can't see it, how can you really trust it?
You can access the blackmail material Albion has on our friend from this server. Security's onto you. They're sending some goons your way. Array's complete. I'll get our friend on the line while you get to safety. Seems like Albion had very clear CCTV footage of our prospect sticking up a betting shop. Emphasis on had because it's gone now. They'll have to find someone else to plant their false evidence.
Nicely done, sweetie. Shall we send him the good news? DedSec here. We've disposed of that nasty, incriminating evidence. Albion won't be bothering you anymore.
But then, you saw what I did, and you helped me anyway. Jesus, Thank you. I owe you one.
DedSec could always use more people. Interested?
All right, mate. I'm in.
I hope you're not doing anything important. You've been activated.
Not a problem. Don't get jealous now.
To put up with this. Oh, people are just trying my patience.
It's the leaders. They're the ones who
There's a bargain on today's show. Alice and I will be looking at
dying rubbish heap. They wouldn't be so tired.
You see. That's an annoying buzzing thing. I'd gone to an apiary and punched a
And don't need a touch it, thanks.
Remember to take deep breaths.
What's going on?
Well, that was simple, even for you. Give me a moment to decipher the security codes.
So, Bagley, what do you have?
Mary Kelly is holding her sale at Hackney Baths. Opened in 1904, it was, as the name implies, a public sanitation facility. In today's more enlightened modern times, it's a slave trading market.
She mentioned foreign investors, so this is big. It means associates, clients, employees, anyone remotely involved in her organization. We're taking Mary Kelly down from within.
Inspector Lau wants to take her case against Mary Kelly to a contact in the Attorney General's office, which means gathering as much data as we can to make sure it has the leverage needed for them to prosecute.
The microchips are a huge part of this equation that we know almost nothing about. We need something tangible about these things. See if you can find anything. Blueprints, receipts, samples.
So, the plan is simple. Crash the Kellys' soiree, find out as much as you can, and, minor detail, try not to get killed.
Can't be too careful at the Baths team. Mary can kill all her captives with the push of a button. If we try to free them now, they're good as dead. She doesn't know we're on to her yet. That gives us the advantage.
Online presence and use. Not all websites are the same.
I traced his message history, and his charity contact was texting him from a known Clan Kelly hideout.
Clan Kelly are not known for their charitable works. I smell a rat.
Indeed. Pushing you the location so you can investigate. As we expected, a full-blown Clan Kelly operation. Looks like they're detaining undocumented immigrants on site for some reason. Suggest you rescue whoever's being held here and then contact our friend.
I'm on it.
You've been activated. Do you need a minute?
Ready when you are, my little robot friend.
As we expected, a full-blown Clan Kelly operation. Looks like they're detaining undocumented immigrants on site for some reason. Suggest you rescue whoever's being held here and then contact our friend.
On it.
Can't we have a civilized discussion? I don't really feel like talking. What's that?
There they are. Careful. Clan Kelly might be willing to kill them rather than let them escape. Right, get her out.
Don't engage in illegal activities and report any that you may know of.
There. Once we're clear of the area, you can report on what we found.
I'm with DedSec. Were you aware you're working for Clan Kelly?
No, I think you're mistaken. I work for human rights activists. They had documentation to prove it.
Sorry to say, but you were rather spectacularly duped. You've been aiding human traffickers.
Jesus, I should have known. I just wanted to do something good for the city. There has to be a way to help that won't end in human trafficking.
DedSec could always use more people. Interested?
All right, mate. I'm in.
Welcome to DedSec, darling. We are just thrilled to have you.
Thank you. I'm ready for action.
Yeah.
Will you calm down?
It's like hell broke through the pavement.
I love this. Last warning. Dickhead! What's your problem?
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your location.
Received. We'll engage if necessary.
Am I stuttering? The whole Albion troop was zapped all at once and went down like a sack of...
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
Calling off the pursuit. Over and out.
This ticket is bollocks.
So I had this care all my life yesterday. I like it. So I was on my way down to the DPLA to renew my license.
whole body turned to ice. Instantly, I think of my cards, my papers, my money, all gone.
I needed today.
I didn't have
I pictured myself battling on the street for tube money. Except I drive to work, so that's actually not an issue.
Good to see London waking up.
The friend's official record states he was taken to hospital before he died.
We should check it out. Might find something useful.
Lovely.
But
No. I'm gonna blow you to fucking bits.
You're at the hospital where our prospect's friend died. We can get hold of his full patient record here.
Message received.
You're it. Ready to go?
About bloody time.
That's the CTOS up there.
Yeah, leave it to the woman to take care of things.
Well, our prospect should be pleased. Turns out her friend isn't dead. Or if he is, he didn't die here.
What do you mean?
There are no patient records on file, and GPS data shows the ambulance going dark before it reaches the hospital. The driver must have switched it off. That's a bit dodgy if you ask me.
Suppose I can look into it?
You won't have to look very far. The driver is on site now.
Sending you the data.
Good. I'll do some fancy maths on it while you escape from this weirdly dangerous hospital.
Bagley, what do we have?
I've cross-referenced the driver's location history with the missing GPS data from his ambulance. Looks like he dumped his patient at an SIRS facility.
Isn't that interesting?
Deep state creeps like SIRS tend not to interrogate corpses. If our missing person is in their custody, he's probably still alive.
Let's see what we can scrounge up.
Skills, really. Please, just read the sign. Please, I just need
This is London Calling. You're listening to me, Tash, on Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. This time we're turning our focus back on the media to look at my former employer, the GBB. As we know, the broadcaster has been through a lot of changes since the Hassani government gave in to pressure from its corporate backers and privatised the corporation. Today, the GBB is a shadow of its former self. It's become a tool used by the government to circulate fake news and misinformation. So how did we get here? Where did it all go wrong? How can we tell when our national media has become state propaganda? Our experts speak on conditions of anonymity for their own safety. Here's disinformation and media expert Charles, who's seen free broadcasters built up by journalists and torn down by demagogues all over the world.
All right. I'm here.
So's our missing person. Looks like SIRS has been rounding up dissidents and keeping them here. Expect heavy security.
Why the hell did I sign up for this?
The hostage is in here. Let's get him out.
What was that? No loitering.
Get him out of here. Looks like you avoided them.
We found your friend. They were being held captive by SIRS, but thanks to us, they're alive and safe.
You're serious? Oh, wow. How can I ever thank you?
Well, the best way to repay us would be to join us. DedSec could use you.
Yes, yes, yes!
about that? Really quite something.
Let's find her!
One. Yes, no. I know, but just.
welcome to DedSec, darling. We are just thrilled to have you.
Yes, I'm so ready to help out the cause.
Yeah.
We want peace! We want respect!
Swine!
Attention. You have incurred a fine for illegally parking your vehicle or vehicles. Failure to pay the fine may result in loss of license and or vehicles registered in your name. Thank you.
This city used to be so beautiful. Yeah, no, I know. Yep. Think so? Unbelievable. No, I didn't do that.
There has to be a better way.
No, she's in the kitchen on the right. Excuse me.